Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your February overly thematic reading. This is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Midheaven, and or Venus. However, if you just clicked on this video because you felt compelled to, if you're not already a cross watcher, then you were brought here for a reason, and so I hope you do hear all that you need at this time. And definitely do subscribe before you leave. Being that we are in Aquarius's season and they are the innovators, they are the ones that are breaking societal norms. They do things that you wouldn't necessarily expect. They really live life to the beat of their own drum. I decided to take advantage of that energy and just allow spirit to really channel the messages that you guys need to hear at this time instead of doing the typical 9-card spread. So let's get into it. We'll just see what comes up as it happens, because I'll be shuffling periodically just to see if there are any additional messages that need to come out at this time, okay? So far, coming into the first week of February, what you can be expecting energetically, what came up for you guys was the Page of Coins, followed by the 8 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. I'm hearing living my life like it's golden, as you should, okay? But what also flipped out as I was getting ready to turn on the camera was the 7 of Coins and the Moon card. So what are we doing here outside of living your life like it's golden? Because I do get a sense of free-spiritedness. I do get a sense of you guys being able to kind of replenish anything that you feel may have been lost upon you, with the 8 corresponding to Scorpio's 8th house, which is all about death, loss, renewal as well, like rebirth, the organs, the sex organs. So if you feel like you have lost your libido, if you feel like you have lost romance and a partnership here, you feel like you have lost love altogether, I do feel like you guys are just turning a page and starting anew and not letting any of those past pains or experiences affect you and or close you off to opportunities. But at the same time, it's having to channel this naivety, right, this free-spiritedness, and be a little bit more practical and logical. You're needing to think a little bit more long-term. 5-year plan, 7-year plan, 10-year plan. Do you have people in your environment that can sustain, that are built for the long term here? I do get that there is some sense of confusion as far as partnerships are concerned and or anything else that is contractual here. We just had that full moon eclipse, so you guys might be reviewing here in this 7 of Coins what's in your life and what can remain in your life and what it is that you just need to let go and set free. Let it go. If it is meant for you, it will come back in due time. That is also what I'm getting here with this 8 of Wands and this 2 of Cups energy following the page. Let it wander, no matter how far it goes. If it has your energetic signature and it's meant to be something that is to help you improve on a personal level, as well as on the professional front, as well as creatively, then there is no opportunity missed. It will come back, okay? Maybe the separation was something, of course, if you believe in divine order and everything already being predetermined for you in your life, it's written. Then you have to understand that the separation is also good because it's teaching you not to be codependent, not to rely on anybody but self first and foremost, making sure that you are secure within yourself, making sure financially you have all that you need to have that confidence to go out into the world. If that is what matters to you, if that's what's important, this is getting down to the essentials, to the nitty-gritty is what I'm hearing as well. But it's allowing for you to also acquire more knowledge that you couldn't get with the thing that you had at first because it was a distraction. You were putting too much of your energy into it, and so that's not healthy. So it had to leave you so that you can understand again, what it means to be self-sufficient and or independent, and honoring that naturally, but from a different standpoint, not out of ego, and knowing that you can do bad all by yourself. Okay, we get that and we know that, but you have to really be that example. Okay, so you guys are really working on that this month. But again, as I was saying, let's go back to that eclipse that we just had in Leo, that blood moon. It's going to cause an increase in creativity, as well as an increase in you wanting to live a more luxurious lifestyle. Just be watchful of that you're not overspending, overindulging in things. Definitely enjoy life, and seize any opportunities or new experiences that come your way that can also add to who you are, right? And building character and making you a well-rounded individual in a sense, you know, with this moon energy here. Do that, but just watch for that, because you aren't a Leo. Otherwise, this would be the Leo reading. And so what comes easy and natural for them, you can't do, right? You can't fully possess. You can definitely hone in on that energy and be able to understand better that energy and how you can utilize it to your advantage. But to be like a Leo all the time would be a disservice to you at the end of the day. So this is feeling inspired, feeling divinely inspired to do things, and to do things differently this time, right? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that, Sagittarius, come on. The wheel is turning, and it seems to be turning in your favor, but this is going to be a very conscious decision that you have to make. You can sit here and listen to these videos all day, but if you're not going to take what inspired you, right, what's motivated you from the things that I'm saying, from the energies that you're already feeling, like, yeah, I do feel more creative. So, okay, well, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to write that blog? Are you going to finish that book? Are you going to start public speaking? Will you also be a motivational public speaker, life coach, you know, a spiritual advisor, a healer in some sense, because that energy is also here with this Two of Cups energy. Are you going to go back to school and continue your education while you feel inspired to do so? Are you going to go to Home Goods? Are you going to go to Z Gallery? Are you going to go to any other place that kind of gives you inspiration for interior design and decor, and actually spend your money on something that is a little bit more valuable, that does add a different touch, a different flavor to your home? Are you going to book that flight? Book it in advance. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure that the universe will align and make sure that you are well taken care of by the time the trip is to come around, okay? So don't short yourself here with this energy that's here. But I feel like naturally you guys are working towards that anyway. Watch the tongue, though, in the month of February. Watch those that are going to try to kick you off of the stilts that you are on, off of this high that you feel with the air energy in Aquarius this season. Okay? But the Five of Swords, let's get practical. Okay? This does also talk about restrictions and or limitations, how you are self-limiting, how you might be limiting others as far as what you're saying to them, and the belief that you have in them to be able to do a certain job or to be a certain way, like the expectations that you have of them, or the impression that you may have on them and what you feel they can do for you. Okay, don't judge a book by its cover is what I'm hearing here with this Five of Swords energy. But again, just be careful that you are only speaking words of affirmation here, confirmed with this Five of Coins, and not saying things that you don't want to happen, because then the universe is only going to make more of that happen. Okay, you understand the lesson, but you want more in life. You understand that there is more to life, to be experienced in life. I do feel like career, status, reputation, all of those things that are in Capricorn's house are going to also be highlighted for you, especially by the end of the month here. This is joy. this is also just remembering where you've come from. As you start to accumulate more wealth, this is being smart about what you're doing, being courageous about what you're doing. Yes, tenacious, of course, but being brave enough to know where you need to hold back so that you don't find yourself in this position again, right? This is from rags to riches. This is everybody has this story to some degree. Okay, success just looks different for different people. The amount of money they're able to maintain and or invest and or flip to make more money is different for different people. But this is everybody's story. This is the moment that everybody has always waited for, that they come to see that it is true, that it can happen, that you can go from the bottom to the top. Okay, the last shall be first, eventually. Okay, so if you don't see it in your physical reality yet, just hold on to the promise. Because look what's at the bottom of the deck for you guys. You have the 10 of Cups. This is a yes from the universe. It may be bad right now. It may look bad right now. But don't just rely on that one sense of it looking bad right now, of it maybe even feeling a little off right now. Things are confusing right now. You seem a little uninspired right now. There is a lack of hope right now. But God will always make a way. He can always make a way, right? God-like creatures Leos are. You might be dealing with a Leo might be coming in to get you out of a funk, to put you in a better position. They might have a resource for you, like some sort of connection that can help you on a career level. But this is the sun will come out tomorrow. I don't know that full song, but maybe you guys need to listen to it. Okay, blessings on blessings on blessings. People may have tried to talk bad about you, tried to talk down on you, right? This can be things that other people have put on you, but they just didn't know that your name was blessed, that God had a blessing on it, that you were covered. And so your enemies will see you come up, right? Watch for enemies this month, hidden enemies, people that you may have really close to you. Those are usually the people that will be the first to turn on you, given an opportunity. If it means that they might get the promotion, if it means that they can get what it is that you have because they feel they deserve it more. If it's a love relationship, right? If somebody's trying to take your man, whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. They can have it. Let them have it. If it can be that easily taken, it wasn't meant for you anyway, right? So just hold on to that and understand that it may not look good today, but a lot can change in 24 hours. And I do feel like a lot is going to change in the next 28 days. I'm not sure if this is a leap year for February. Not quite sure. But a lot can change in 30 days. The habits that you have now with this Two of Cups energy, all about your daily activities and your habits and your emotions and getting in touch with those and straightening those things out, because that's going to affect the next 30 days. Work on that heart chakra. Work on the root chakra, your sense of security, your ego as well, your pride, making sure that's not going to get in the way and rob you of opportunities in the month of February. But do heed your own personal intuition, okay? So get those into balance. But if this did resonate for you, do give me a thumbs up. Share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more as well. Book a private reading with me if you need me to expand or expound on anything that has come up and that makes sense for you at this time, and you just need me to articulate more a suggestion as far as the path that you can take to put yourself in a better position. I am here for you all. You just have to ask for it, okay? So do take care of yourselves in the month of February, and do stay positive, because there is good that is coming. And then exclaim with joy and give praise to God for being able to provide as He always does, okay? But just rely on yourself in the meantime. But yeah, until we talk again, take care, Sag. Ciao.